need your help. Why are you wasting your time on the crazies on death row? What's the point? And honestly, I had to stop and ask them, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that every man that gets arrested, every man or woman that gets arrested, that gets convicted, is just some psycho? And again, the universal response was pretty much yes. Why would they be in that situation in the first place if they hadn't done something wrong? And I told them, well, I guess they did do something wrong. They don't make enough money. They're not white. They don't know the right people. They can't afford a lawyer. They don't know any lawyers. You had to take a court-appointed lawyer. And, you know, I don't know many lawyers, and I don't know much about, you know, how all that exactly works, but I do know, like she said, it can't be easy going up against the state of Texas. I'd also just like to point out, where I come from, all the women in my family work in corrections. All the women in my family work in prisons. And coincidentally enough, a few of the men in my family have been in prison. So I kind of get both perspectives. And ever since I was a child, my mother's been telling me what it's like. She tells me how most of the inmates are treated. She tells me the names they get called. She tells me just the nonsense that goes on. I mean, we have rules about how prisons are supposed to be run, but it's pretty much a joke. And my mother and all the other women in my family don't work in a maximum security prison. They don't work in a death row. They work in a minimum security prison, a state prison. I can't even imagine what it must be like in Louisiana or on any death row or maximum security facility. It really is the definition of cruel and unusual punishment. Cruel and unusual punishment. And there's no excuse for it. And there's no reason for anyone in this state to sit by and take it. This is something that they're trying to keep a secret from us. They try to tell us that these people are crazy. Don't pay attention to them. They deserve to be wiped off the face of the earth. But I've spent some time with these men, and I would have to respectfully disagree. I don't really have much else to say, except I hope everybody will go home and, like she said, redouble your efforts. Try to get more people involved. And when people laugh at you and tell you you're wasting their time, just try to let them know. And if it doesn't work, try again the next day, and the next day. Or talk to someone else, because we can't stop. Because they're never going to stop. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.